You got mail, CC me on the email. CC me on the email. Can you CC me on the email? Can you CC me on the email? Now, you got mail.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Camille, and this is the first episode of CC Me on the Email podcast, and I'm super excited to be filming the first episode. So please stay tuned. And I mean, we have a lot of things coming, a lot of things to grow from, a lot of great topics to talk about, and we have a lot of emails to get to, okay? So, as we get our lightings together and everything, please bear with your girl because we just got to get this stuff started. In 2026, I said, look, we just going to post it. We're going to make the content. We're going to go to the gym. We're going to say what we're going to say. We're going to do what we are going to do. So, period. If it's not perfect, let's still put it out. It is what it is. So, yes, guys. So, hold on. Let's see. So first off, I do want to say my birthday was yesterday on February 4th. Well, actually, yeah, yesterday, because it's currently February 5th. Tomorrow will be the 6th, and that's when I will be dropping this first episode. So yes, I'm super excited. I'm like, I had all these great ideas. I actually have a pre-recorded episode. However, I'm such a perfectionist. I'm like, I want this, I want that, I want to have this on there, I want to have that. And I said, you know what? We just need to drop the motherfucking podcast, okay? And that's what we're going to motherfucking do. So on this first episode, we're going to talk about a couple of topics. But first off, I want to say I was in this discrepancy on Threads. We're going to go ahead and get this playing. So basically, there's this video about this girl who was beating her dog on Twitch. It was a whole discrepancy. It was a whole dilemma. I did comment on the post. I had a feeling with me commenting on the post that it was gonna get some shit started. And some shit definitely got motherfucking started, okay? So let's go ahead and play this clip.
I'm gonna be on social media until February 1st, so. How do you get out the cage?
Musician and streamer Aspen Kartier has been banned on Twitch following this incident involving her dog. Trigger warning before I play the rest of the video because it is very upsetting. And it goes on for a while, so we did trim the video. We have reached out to Aspen for comment. So far, no word back.
I'm gonna be on social media until February 1st, so.
All right, guys. So that is the video. And as you see, my comment on it was, I'm so confused. Everyone is worried about someone's dog when people, mothers and fathers and children are being shot and killed by ICE. We don't even know the whole story about her and her dog. What if the dog got out the cage and shit and pissed all over her house? Y'all beat your dogs too, definitely when y'all be potty training them, and y'all also breed dogs to fight. So I'm so confused as to why y'all are going in on this girl when we have bigger fish to fry. So y'all, with me saying all that, they fucking got me together. I had to make a disclaimer. So my disclaimer was, let me make this clear First off, I said what I said, and I ain't changing on it. Second off, I love animals, and even with me saying everyone, I did mean some, not all. And like they say, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. No one is saying she is right, and she is a teenager. It's her dog, it's her business. Y'all need to have the same energy for Project 2025, destroying generations of colored and indigenous people and the planet. So the post is here to show you that your focus is in the wrong place. And I don't think y'all can see me. There we go. So basically, they was lighting my ass up. Like, as you guys can just read, they was getting me fucking together. And the crazy part is, I don't give a fuck. Like, I knew with me stating my post, they wasn't going to understand what the fuck I was saying. I never said the girl was right. I never said she's amazing, she's cool, she's hot, she's popping. No, I'm saying the same energy that they're giving this teenager, they need to give these laws. They need to give the president. They need to give this same shit when there's injustice in this fucking country. They need to have that same energy. Yeah, they are clearly. They are going in on your girl. They are going in on your girl. So yeah, that was like the first biggest thing of motherfucking the beginning of the year. And honestly, I'm standing on business. I'm not changing my opinion on it. I never said she was right. I said have that same energy that y'all giving her about this damn dog with the laws and everything else. Period. And I ain't changing. Again, the beginning of the year. And honestly, I'm standing on business. I'm not changing my opinion on it. I never said she was right. I said have that same energy that y'all giving her about this damn dog with the laws and everything else. Period. And I ain't changing. All right, so now that we got that little hot thing out of the way, so our topic of today is, should we do a New Year's resolution for every freaking year, or should we just do what we say that we're going to do? So honestly, I'm at the place where I don't have a New Year's resolution. What I do is I do vision boarding, or I do a vision board, or I just do what I say I'm going to do by holding myself accountable, because I am an Aquarius and I am a natural procrastinator. It just is what it is. I can procrastinate on stuff to like the last minute and then still get the shit done. But that's like a good and a bad thing. I gotta really, really work on that, because who needs to be fucking procrastinating? And guys, I ordered some pizza, so it's bacon. But yeah, I'm a huge procrastinator. I gotta work on that, and I am working on that, hence the podcast. But yeah, I don't think it's the way to go to just every year say, hey, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I think we should just do it. Like, let's just do it. Let's just, like, shit, it's our life. It's our dreams. It's our aspirations. Let's just do whatever that we say we're going to do. Right? Period. So I think we should just do it. Vision boarding is something that's very, very, very helpful. You could do a digital vision board, or you could do, the one with the tri-fi, or a regular poster board and cut out your pictures. Anyone works, but it just gives you a visual look on what do you see yourself going for 2026 or for the year. Yeah, vision boarding is it's really, really fun. I actually missed out on vision boarding this year with my friends. We usually do it every year, but 2025 was a crazy year because I work so much. I'm a workaholic, and when I get off work, I'm extremely tired. And when I'm tired, I don't like to do anything, because I know if I do something that's not in my routine, either it'll throw me off track for the next day, meaning I can wake up late, I can be tired and not give my best at work, or I can just be literally exhausted and just not even want to go to work. So, yeah, I missed out on a lot of great things, and events and memory making and just stuff with friends and family in 2025 because I work so much. And I said, I don't want to do that in 2026. So, I'm trying to finish school. I'm making sure that I'm handling my business. I'm working on my brands. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm following the steps to take to make sure that I'm following up on what I said that I was going to do to make myself happy. You know what I mean? I don't like letting my friends down or my family down, so I'm going to work on that for 2026. But yeah, what are y'all thoughts? Like, are y'all doing vision boarding? Are y'all like, what are you guys doing for your goals and dreams? Like, are you vision boarding? Are you doing, different things? Let me know what you guys are doing.
You got mail, CC me on the email, CC me on the email. Can you CC me on the email? You got mail. You got mail.
All right, guys, so we got mail, and I'm so excited because I do have a lot of emails because you guys have been emailing in. And if you do want to send your advice or something that you want my commentary on, I do have the email. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. So this segment of the show is the actual CC me on the email segment. So on CC me, this is where you email me any kind of thing that you need advice on, you want my opinion on, or you just want my commentary on. And then the email is going to be CC me on the email podcast@gmail.com. So literally it's the podcast name at gmail.com. So, period. Okay. Oh, and please put in your email if you want me to say your name or if you do not want me to say your name. So, the first emailer, and guys, please put like where you're emailing from. Like, give me a little bit of information about yourself, or just go into your topic. I don't mind. So, this person says, I'm deciding to leave a job. I need to know, how do you know when to leave a job, managing burnout, and navigating workplace politics, or finding a new career path? That's a good question, definitely for 2026. So whenever you are thinking you want to find a new job, you will really honestly know, like, that it's time for you to go. Like, either there's workplace drama, either there's no growth, either the distance is too far for you, or either there's something stopping you from giving your 100% all at work, and you just know, like, you know what, it's time for something new. So you would know, first off, okay, you know what, this isn't working, I need something else. Once you establish that, you can either go about it two ways. Either you're like a one and done kind of person where you'll quit your job and, you'll hope for the best, or you'll be strategic about your leave, which is basically making sure that you find another job first and then putting in your 2-week notice and working your 2 weeks and then going to your new job. However, you always want to make sure that you're putting yourself first, because sometimes while you're looking for another job and trying to do the right thing, you're not doing yourself the disservice of, honoring what you want to do. Sometimes you have to, put in that 2 weeks not having a job and just having faith that you will find a job within the 2 weeks that you put your 2 weeks in. You know what I mean? So not just telling yourself, okay, let me find a job first and then I'm gonna leave. Sometimes you just have to put in that 2 weeks and just pray and just say, you know what, this isn't serving me here. I believe in myself and I have faith that, you know what, there's something better, because this is just, the environment is too toxic. We're not getting anywhere. There's no growth. I need something better because I am better. Which reminds me, knowing your worth. You gotta know your worth. Like, come on. If you know that you're more than your job, then there's something better for you. Period. Like, seriously, there's something better. And then let's see how much time we have, because this is gonna be a short podcast today. Okay, so we got some more time. Let me see. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. Oh, but I hope that answers your email. You know, just believe in yourself, have faith. Either find your job first before you put in your 2 weeks, or put in your 2 weeks and just step out on faith in yourself that you will get a job within that 2 weeks time. I will go into more detail, but honey, they are watching, child. So yeah, I do want to touch on the interview with the Housewives of Potomac. If you guys don't know, Karen did get out of prison, and she did an interview with Andy about a week later. Basically, I don't like how the interview went. I don't like how Andy was asking very assertive questions to Karen. With her being so fresh out of prison, there's a healing phase that happens when you get out of prison. Yes, when you're in prison, you're going through therapy, you're going through your your stuff or whatever that makes you heal. But when you get out of prison, that's when you want to utilize the tools that you learned in prison to make every day something better. So about a month or 2 months, you'll get kind of acclimated back into society with your family and your friendships. But a week after doing an interview, I don't know about that. I don't know. I ain't like it. Like the questions he was asking her was insane. So I'm going to see if I can get this pulled up for us so we can touch on that. So let's see. Because I ain't like it.
I didn't even watch that film. I didn't allow Ray to watch that film. So I didn't have input from my husband. So I couldn't relate to what my lawyers were telling me, which they were giving me great advice, like, Karen, take a plea deal. Let's get your plea deal because the video is going to nail you. But I hadn't
They
seen it.
said
Yeah.
the video's going to nail you.
Yes, they did.
Take a plea deal.
Yes,
And
they
the
did.
video wasn't.
And you said
Because I hadn't seen it, I was still in denial and still under the influence
under the influence of what?
of prescriptive drugs and drink. Alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were cloudy
I was cloudy.
and you were in denial.
And I was in denial.
And did they say this also to Ray?
I actually isolated Ray from all of
You
that.
did.
I wanted to face this on my own.
There were rumors that you were offered a plea deal
Mm-hmm.
for a few months of house arrest,
Not true.
and that you turned it down. Is that true?
Not true.
No?
No.
Karen, that
I
makes...
know.
Wow. So they said this video is very damaging
Yes,
to
they
you.
did.
And they said
Because I had not seen it and I was not dealing in
you
reality.
would not watch it.
I couldn't watch it.
You couldn't
I
watch
was
it.
afraid of it. And then when I was in rehab was when my therapist sat with me to watch it.
She said, you have to watch this.
I have to face it.
And when you watched it,
I was blown away. I understood the sentence.
this was, of course, before the sentence.
Oh, yeah, but I knew the
You
sentence
watched
was
it.
coming.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Yes.
My lawyers were
But
very
when you
good lawyers.
watched it,
Yeah.
did you say, among other things, how did I not watch this? How did I not listen to my lawyer? Like, I mean, it was a preventable.
It was preventable. It was preventable, but let's not underestimate the power of drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
Here.
Let's stop there. It was a pretty intense interview. The way that Andy was asking her questions, it was just like a journalist. First of all, you're going to allow them to finish what they're saying. And second of all, it was kind of like you just went straight for the punch first. We didn't build up to the climax. We just went to the plot and the twist. And it was just a lot. It was too fresh. With her being fresh out of prison, it was just too soon to do an interview about something that's so delicate and intimate for her. Honestly, with her DUI, they kept saying, and they're still saying, she could have killed somebody. We need to stop doing that. She did not kill anybody, so we need to be proud of her that she went to, she atoned and for her, her behavior. She has a DUI. I think she has 2 DUIs. I want to say two. I think it's 2 DUIs. She did say that she was addicted to prescription medication on top of drinking, but the drinking wasn't her main issue. And we need to stop saying, oh, but she could have killed somebody. Well, she did not. So she didn't. So let's move the fuck on about it. She didn't kill anybody. She didn't run anybody over. She didn't run over somebody's dog or cat. She didn't run into a Walmart or Target. So let's move the fuck on and stop saying what she could have done. She did not do it. And then we need to be proud of her that she got the help for it. Period. Yeah. So I think we're gonna end this here. It was so much fun, I wanna say. Just getting on camera and just putting the mic on and just talking and getting to the shits, because I'm like, we just need to start making the content. We need to start doing what we said that we're going to do. And that's what we're going to do. So just be expecting over time. We're going to get everything stable. We're going to get the routine going, the lighting right. But I'm going to be hopping on camera randomly just to get everything out there, just to get my opinion into the world, my commentary into the world. I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do by any means necessary. So thank you guys for watching the first episode on CC Me on the Email podcast. I cannot wait for the second episode. And remember, if you have any advice that you need, if you have a situation that you need advice on, remember to email ccmeontheemailpodcast@gmail.com. Even if you want to know about what's my thoughts on something, what's my thoughts on politics, what's my thoughts on religion, what's my thought on this or that, which will be in the upcoming video. I do have a video about that. But yes, email the podcast email. And I love you guys. Bye.
You got mail. CC me on the email. CC me on the email. Can you CC me on the email? You got mail. You got mail.